What is up, guys? My name is Mike, and this is a very special episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Vote Trump Edition. So we're in the middle of the, I guess this is the second American Civil War. We're doing okay. We're having some trouble over here in LA. How far away are they from the capitulating? That was a big victory to capture LA. We still need to get them down to 30%, but they're 59% towards capitulation. So we need to keep LA, and then maybe we'll punch up to San Francisco. We lost a big naval engagement, which was really terrible. That really hurt to lose that naval invasion. Unfortunately. Now I can use them. God damn. I don't understand I'll have to figure out how to do carriers. So that hurt because we kicked their navy out of their port and they came and engaged us. We've got this guy encircled. We're fighting in the city. We're going to go encircle this guy. Why don't you come up here? Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. So we'll create a little mini front on him. These guys are going to create... So we'll delete this thing. And we'll create a new one just down to Miami, I suppose. You'll go. So we've got 6 guys working their way through here. Another handful of guys working their way down there. 3 guys working their way down there. We've gotten ourselves surrounded in LA, but LA is a port, and we're still managing to get supplies through. So that's good. Our organization is still high, much higher than theirs. Midway Garrison. Oh, so they pulled all those island forces. Those must have all gone to the actual U.S., not the me. Oh no, I do have some dudes here. Oh, you know what? Let's Can we just bring you over? Yeah, just bring you over. Surprise, bitch. Hopefully we don't get sunk by the Navy. We'll see. We'll quote-unquote retreat to here. It's a tactical retreat to grab more territory. So you are doing what? Where are you? Oh, this is all one big division. That's right. Should probably split this off to make it a little bit more organized. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so you are taking a shit in the woods. Let's we'll engage you. Attack in, across the river. This will be a 4-way attack. That guy should be done. So we've managed to open up this a little bit. Keep fighting, bitch. 70% attrition on him. Interesting. Oh, have we cut him off from the supplies? I wonder. Well, once we're done here, these guys can come over and open up that supply route again. Got these guys coming over. Why don't you convoy escort here. I want all of you guys to make your way to LA. Okay, so you fight. I'm gonna push you out easily there. And actually come back down here to back this guy up. How's this one going? Should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Still struggling with this one fucking guy. That's why we're sending him back up. He is fighting into an urban. It is one-on-one. He is encircled, but cities do give you supply, so I imagine he's able to draw some supply out of that. I see the U.S. fleets there. We'll capture Miami. He must be close. 49%? Yep, another 19% or so. If we can just lock this down, I imagine that would be all she wrote. Alright, so our shitty little garrison dude is coming out here. He landed finally. Let's take this. why don't we just take this guy, fight into the mountains, just to stop him from surrounding us here, so we're not being attacked from 3 sides. Japanese diplomats in Berlin, good for you, bringing over their anime. Okay, so we're gonna fight our way. Actually, the garrison, yeah, you can go here. Why not? They gave up that fight. Hopefully we can get to the mountains before them. We do. The extra research slot is done. Okay, this is amazing. This is going really well. Arsenal of Democracy. Yeah, let's do that. No, we can't. Why not? Oh, we need to do this one first. The US Ace, we'll do that. And then we'll use our extra research slot to do what? It's a year ahead. Mountaineers. We're going to be doing Mountaineers a lot. We can also modify our government again. So we got attrition and recovery rate. Those are both really good, I think. I guess we're going to be using... We'll get the infantry guy because we're going to be using a lot of infantry. At least in the first little bit. It's going to be a pain in the dick to bring a bunch of tanks and shit down through South America. So it makes more sense to go infantry heavy. And then once we get around to invading, say, maybe Europe, that's where we can bring tanks to bear. This guy should be who completely hooped. A division of 120. We're fighting with 60. That's fine. We have air superiority, and they're encircled. So, yep, he's fucked. This is finally done. Thank God. So you can make your way down to St. Louis, then Springfield and Kansas City. Just grab all those victory points. This fight is almost over. Why don't we send 2 guys up? Whoops. 2 guys up there. Suffering heavy attrition in these woods. Probably because you're cut off and the Canadians are like, no, fuck you. Oops. Select all you. And then we'll just fight into here. This should go pretty quick. Yeah, if you attack from 2 directions, it typically seems to be 120 width. So attacking from multiple directions is extremely powerful. As it should be. We're fighting into Miami, that's good. Let's go see how the fight in California is doing. Cool, good for you. Actually, I guess we should research that right away. Guess we'll do encryption as well. Somebody else landed here, one of our dudes. Awesome. Backup is here. So let's take all these guys and take this. And if they're just going to hang out, then we'll just encircle them again. So we'll leave behind, let's see. These are all the same? They're all the same. No, there's one. So you stay. Leave the garrison dude behind. Because garrison is right in his name. Okay. Come here. You 2 guys go here. That'll open up the supply lanes again, although I think we already have supplies. Okay, you guys go up here. Take that. Okay, so now supply lane should be open. So let's do this. And this. And this guy's going to be completely fucked. He doesn't even see what's coming. He doesn't even see the world of pain that's about to descend upon him. All those arrows. Each arrow a hard dick of battle in your ass. 240 combat width. We do not have air superiority, but it's not really going to make much of a difference when he's out of supply and encircled. Fighting a 5-to-1 battle. Poor bastard. Okay. Another guy came, so why don't we just send you straight up to San Francisco. Let's see what happens if we do that. I'm going to stick one of our garrison guys on LA itself. And the rest of you bad boys, let's go fight this guy. Let's go see what he's got for us. How are we doing over here? We've won. Good. So you guys are going to take a beeline straight to Seattle, and we'll see what we can come across. This fight is still kind of brutal. Why are we... Is it because of air superiority? I bet it's because of air superiority. Let's, send everybody to the East Coast. put those tactical bombers on support for us. Now we have superiority. Yes, that should make life a little easier. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He should be done very quickly. Any red attrition? Is it because it's just a desert? Why is he attritioned? Mud. Oh, he's walking through mud. Gross. Okay, these guys have appeared. I guess I'll just send them to create a... Oh, no, that's it. That's it. Once we took San Francisco, they're like, nope, no more. All the gays are on your side now, so we might as well just give up as is. So that was a good fight. Thanks for all the shit, America. I much appreciate it. Thanks for the experience and everything else. But now it is time to use our hard-earned army experience to create the divisions that we want. So let's edit this guy again. We're going to add field hospitals, we're going to add logistics companies, and we're going to add signal companies. Coming with 20, half and half. Do I want to add artillery instead of like one of these guys? 21, no, because they're like a weird width it adds. So we'll just do this. So no artillery. So 81 soft attack. No piercing, but I don't imagine we're going to be getting going up against a lot of armor. And we look at all of our attack bonuses. We're going to have bonuses to movement, attack, and defense in virtually every terrain except for amphibious, but we're not going to be doing amphibious assaults. So I think this is going to be good. So we're going to save that. And then what we're going to do, put everybody here. We're going to switch you guys over to that. I guess those guys would have switched already automatically. Yeah, they're already actually going to switch because they're already... So it's really just these guys. Okay. Good. Good. Free American Empire stands. Okay, so let's see. These are the guys that are training. That's fine. Was there anybody else that was untrained? Yes, there is. So we're going to send all of these four-leaf clover guys up here. I'm going to change your color to just white so I can keep track of who's who. And all you guys are going to join up. And then let's use... We lost all our good generals. That sucks. I guess all the good generals went to the Democratic U.S. Okay, so we're going to send all the guys back down to the border, except for the untrained guys who are going to go into boot camp with Maurice Rose. And we don't actually have any field marshals at all. What I'm going to do is maybe... should I want to promote somebody? I'll promote this dude. Just so we can have a field marshal. This guy's going to be in trouble too, depending on how many guys we produce. And we're back after another quick crash. I don't know why this game seems to be crashing so much on me. I think I may end up reducing the speed, or not the speed, the length of my videos to perhaps 20 or 25 minutes as opposed to the 30 minutes I'm shooting for right now, just to give me more opportunity to more frequently save and restart the game. It might be a combination between my recording software and the game itself. I really don't know. So we're running low on, let's see, rubber. It's probably going to be an ongoing problem for us. Maybe the Netherlands will give us some rubber. Thank you very much. Available planes, don't care. Missing production equipment. So we need lots of motorized. We need carrier. I don't care about any of the planes right now. But in upgrading our infantry, let's see. It's these guys, right? Yeah, that's right. So by adding these things actually have to come on trucks. So even though our divisions are not motorized, we still require motorized trucks to carry around all of our hospitals, our radio equipment, all of that shit. Because I guess apparently our guys are lazy as fuck and they don't want to carry it around in backpacks. So we just have to deal with that, and that's okay. So we're done the US ass projects. What are we going to do next? Arsenal of Democracy. Yes, that's what we're going to go for. So it's going to give us a bunch of experience, plus we're going to get military factories for free. Seems like a damn good investment to me. Meanwhile, we can begin to justify now. So the world tension's at 100% because of Germany being a bunch of dickholes. They haven't actually, I mean, for generating so much world tension, they haven't really done much. I guess they're at war now? Yeah, they're at war now. And they just made the Molotov-Ribbentrop, whatever, pact. So they're struggling in Czechoslovakia, they're struggling in Austria, they're struggling in France because I guess they're just trying to throw hordes and hordes of men against the Maginot Line. Good call, Germany, which means we're going to have to take up the mantle of fascism instead of them. They claim part of Romania? I guess they claim part of Romania. Okay, good for you guys. So Europe's a clusterfuck. I guess we might as well begin our own conquest. So let's look at Mexico. Let's start to justify the war goal. We're going to take Chihuahua. We're going to steal all their dogs. They're tiny little handbag dogs. We're done Field Hospital 2. Good. Let's see. What do we want? This is over half a year ahead. We'll hold off. So we should get that one before we fall too far behind. And what else do we want? More industry shit. Yeah, more industry shit. Let's do that. That seems like a good idea. Insufficient resources. Need so much rubber. Because we're fucking needed to build all our condoms. So let's see, how long is this going to take? A while. In the meantime, while we're waiting, France bans communism. Good job, guys. We need to go to a war economy as soon as possible. So let's save up our points. And I think the next time we have the 150, we're going to spend it on war economy. Because we need to get off this shitty-ass civilian economy. All these penalties are killing us. Finland rejects. Does that mean that Finland's at war? I think it does. So Europe's being a bunch of stupid assholes. But instead of the US going in with a handful of freedom bombs to save Europe once again, we'll probably go in with conquest on our minds instead. So we should probably get some of these doctrines to upgrade all of our troops. That would be wise. Little skull helmet dudes facing across the border. Who the fuck are you saluting? Get the fuck out of here. Or are you looking around? Yeah, you see your death coming, bitch. You know what's on the horizon. Goddamn Americans, that's what's what. Okay, so they declared war on Finland. If I was a betting man, I'd say they probably won't really end up doing much to Finland. Germany's making some progress. Good for you guys. Slow, painful progress. Isn't this a... no, that's not a German territory. I was going to say, it looks like France is actually making progress on you guys. Dumbasses. Nope, still stalemate there. Apparently Germany never read their own history books. You're supposed to go around, dumbasses. You gotta give them the reach around. Infantry equipment 2 is already done. That's good. Do we want to launch ahead quickly with these? I don't think so. Not yet. These are all way far ahead. Don't need those. We could consider... No, we already have the tanks. Do we want to build more tanks? I don't know. I just don't feel like tanks are going to be useful for us. Anti-tanks won't be useful for us either. Not for what we're trying to do. We're going to be going up against a lot of ill-trained, ill-equipped troops in the mountains. So we need to focus on what we're good at. We could get some plane doctrines, air doctrines. Yeah, I think air doctrine is really the only thing we have. We're going to need the air support. So what do we want to do? Fighter detection, interception detection. I don't think we're going to go against interception. Strategic destruction might be fun. I haven't done this one yet. And ground support plus 10%. That's good. Naval. Fighter agility. That's good. Agility and speed are what fighters need to do their interception. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to do this one. I haven't done that tree yet in any of my playthroughs. Any of my, like, 3 playthroughs. So it'll be interesting to see. And I'd love to be able to, at some point, if we get our chance to get over to Europe, just bombing the fuck out of everything. Just carpet bomb it to the ground. That would be fun. We have free military factories. I guess these are the ones that we're building. So we'll throw it into... Throw a row into support equipment. We need that. This is still just... Yeah, still just airplanes. I'm just not interested in airplanes right now. At least not those kind of airplanes. Let's get all of our dudes, all these guys over here. Bring them back home to Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. We're going to get our big ass dicks. Swang them around. Hurry up. Oh, I'm paused. My fault. Sorry, game. Mountain Infantry 2, that's good. Considering we're comprised about half of Mountain Infantry. Half of our units are Mountain Infantry. Let's see. The only problem now is, of course, we don't really have a lot, because I'm being picky about what I'm researching. So we can't really go crazy. I guess we'll just get the radar. You can always use radar. It's always a good thing. Our research is really fast, which I like. These Americans are smart cookies. So fighter, why don't we just bump you up to... Actually, you know what? What we're going to do is apparently, this is something that people have been talking about recently, is wings of 100 are, well, really wings of 50, but just to reduce micromanagement, wings of 100 seem to be the ideal mix of planes. And the issue is, I mean, I've been just used to doing like 1,000 fighters, 1,000 bombers, 1,000 fighters, 1,000 bombers, just to make life easy. Albania is joining the Allies. Congratulations. Zog. Kneel before Zog. Because the problem with fighters... Arsenal Democracy is done. Good. Let me finish my thought. The problem with fighters, or doing the wings of 100, is because if you have a giant wing of 1,000, what happens is if the wing needs to repair, the whole wing repairs at once. And they all go in big waves. So even if you have 1,000 planes, you are only working in a wave of 1,000, and there's lots of downtime in between when that wave is actually acting. Instead of having, say, 10 wings of 100, then you have constant bombardment. And if you have some of those wings being injured, those wings will be the ones that go back to repair, and you'll still have coverage over the area. In my Germany game, it hasn't really made a difference because we've just had overwhelming air dominance anyway. But early war here, it might be something to play around with just to try to make it more efficient. So nuclear or amphibious invasion speed. Good question. Pax Americana. Why don't we just go back here? We'll get our free our free CB, a free Casus Belli against Venezuela here. That'll be nice. More factories. Support equipment. Yeah, anyway, so it just seems like a weird quirk of the game where the wing acts as a single unit, essentially. It handles it a little abstractly. So it's just something to keep in mind that if you, especially if you're running at a disadvantage, I mean, if you have 1,000 fighters and 1,000 bombers, it really probably doesn't make that much difference. But if you, especially if you have like 10 times the enemy has, but in the case that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, there we go. It's not what I want, dumbass. Fuck. But in the case that it's pretty even, or you really, really need like maximum efficiency air support, it makes more sense to do wings of 100. Or even wings of 50. Apparently if you go below 50, it doesn't really make that much of a difference anymore if you do the math. I don't know. I'm just going by what nerds online say. I let them do all the hard figuring shit for me. We actually researched, yeah, what are we doing? We need to get infantry equipment 2 of these. Yeah, I let all the nerds do the math for me online, and then I just steal all their ideas. That seems to be the best way of doing this most of the time. Get some more trucks going as well. Austria's capitulated. Okay, it's heating up. I like it. Oh, and Germany managed to punch through the Maginot Line. I guess Paris shit their pants, shit the bed, shit all over the place, and now Germany's coming in just to sweep up. Good job, you fucking idiots. Paris. French morons. God damn it. Well, it's good. I mean, we're fascist, they're fascist. They like us, we don't like them. And they capitulated and gave it to Italy. What the fuck? They're crazy. They're all crazy. No Vichy France, I guess. Interesting choice. Okay, so what do we want? We want ground support. I'm more worried about using our dudes to bomb enemy ground troops versus trying to knock down their planes. Because their air force, they have like 13 planes. Not too worried about their air force. And I'm guessing it's gonna be the same story. No air force. That's Britain. No air force. No air force. No air force. Yeah. We're angered by Mexican posturing. They refuse to pay for the wall. I guess I should get these guys a planning bonus. Do like so. Yeah, they've refused to pay for the wall, and we're not happy about that. We spent all that time and energy building this wall, and we told them we were going to make them pay for it, and now they're not going to pay for it. See, the future belongs to the free American Empire. We told you, dumbasses. When did our leader change? I remember. Well, this guy's going to be the new Trump. It's Trump's descendant. Dudley Pelly. I shouldn't say he's Trump's descendant. One of Trump's forefathers. And we're 1 point away from switching over to... Oh, there we go. To a more favorable war economy. There we are. So that will give us lots of shit. Well, lots of shit. Okay. Well, you know what? That's probably a good time to take a break. We're almost ready to declare war on Mexico and force them to paying for the wall. So I will see you guys next time. Much love, many kisses, and we'll talk to you soon.